Okay, so this bit of ridiculosity is called the Midgards Messer Viking. Messer in German means knife. Midgards is the company, and Viking is the model. But before I started shooting this, I realized I know nothing about the company that makes this absolute beast of a knife. So I went online, checked them out, and actually they're a German company, as you might get from the name, who makes custom knives for customers. I know it sounds strange, but it's not like a custom knife company where you say to them, I want this model and can you do it in this material? You send them your design and they make it. I mean, they have everything from 3D printing of prototypes to water jetting to hardening to, I mean, soup to nuts. They'll make your knife for you, which I think is a pretty cool service. And I'm not sure of the sourcing of this, or what's the word, the providence of this. I'm not sure if a customer came to them with this or if this is from them. But seeing as it says Midgards family, I'm assuming that this comes from the company itself. This is their design, sort of a proof of concept. These are the chops we have, and oh my God, this knife is outstanding in build, in everything to me, of course, but design, and even in design it's pretty cool. But I mean, it's not intended to be, I don't think, like an EDC knife or anything that you're supposed to consider practical. I think that this is considered a collector knife. Here, let me move the leather so you can see. I mean, it's a big blade. We're talking 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4, or a hair under 4 1/4 inches long, and damn wide. What is it? 2 inches wide at the highest peak. I mean, that's a big blade. And then right here, we're talking thick. I don't know, maybe almost 1/4 inch, maybe. Hang on. That could be a 1/4 inch. It's damn thick. Yep, 1/4 inch blade. I mean, that's what the stock starts with. It has a distal taper and all sorts of grinds and this big fuller and stuff to lighten it up. But so this is a massive knife. For reference, my hands are about medium. I can sometimes fit in a small glove, for the tight assassin feel, but usually I go with a medium-sized glove. So my hands are not huge. But in any case, I could have another finger or two with this handle. It's pretty damn big, I gotta say. So Midgards Messer Viking. I didn't carry it, not even once. This comes through the pass around group to me, and I generally, I gotta say, don't carry those knives because I'm afraid of something happening. It'll be that one day that I lose a knife and it won't be mine and might not be replaceable. They only made 200 of these suckers. Where does it say that? It says that somewhere around here. Oh, right there. This is lucky number 13 of 200. And well, let's talk about the quality, because I think this, like I said, it's kind of a proof of concept knife, and the quality here is excellent. It's excellent. This clip, by the way, even though I didn't carry it around, works very well. Sometimes sculpted titanium clips look better than they function, in my opinion. This one functions very well. That's just incidental to what I'm getting at, which is like overall the quality of this thing, ridiculous as it might seem, is really quite outstanding. So if you're looking to have a knife made, this could be an interesting option. If du sprichst Deutsch. I'm not sure if that still works. Haven't done that since high school. Let's see. So here, your option to open it is two-hand or momentum, just shaking it out, or the coolest way. That's what all the cool kids are doing. Just put your finger in that fuller and just kind of give it a little bit of wrist and nudge it out, and you got a Spidey flick there. But you're not going to carry this knife. You're just going to keep it on your desk and show it off. And but that doesn't mean it isn't a high quality and usable. This thing is very, very sharp, and you know, I reckon it could do work if you needed it to, for sure. And now in the reverse grip, like you're going to use this in reverse grip. Look at this. I don't even have to use that finger choil. Look at that. But I really, really like the jimping on the pommel. Not enough designs have that. I really, really do like that. Now, if this were my design, that would have had an additional slope right there to accommodate the slant of the thumb. But this is not meant for puny men such as myself. This is meant for Vikings. Let me just throw in a couple of size comparisons. That's always kind of my favorite part, especially with a new and kind of novel knife. Let's see. Oh wait, I should get the always popular paramilitary too, because even if you don't have one, you've seen it compared to a billion other knives. So you know it's teeny tiny compared to the Viking. Look at that. Let's see. Okay, now we're going to do some biggish knives. Here's an SMF. This is the larger, nearly 4-inch bladed version of the Strider SM. Let's see. Here it is with a XM24. So I mean, this is a big and heavy knife, and look, it's still kind of dwarfed by this sucker. Oh, well, here's the obvious comparison, I think. There it is with a Medford Praetorian. Makes the Praetorian look mealy-mouthed and weak. I'm just kidding. It doesn't. And it doesn't make this one look too bad either, but still, there's the 4 Max, so still, you got that giant long handle, shorter blade. So this is a pretty big knife, the 4 Max. And, well, you see how it compares there. Now, this is the knife that I'm going to show that comes the closest to the broadness of that blade. I mean, this blade is really, really something else. And it is a bit of a wedge, I got to say. It is a bit of a wedge with the flat grinds there, but it is so broad that, you know, it allows it to be workable behind the edge. And what I mean by that is, you know, slicey, thinnish for that kind of a knife. I have a drawer full of paper for doing this. I never do it on camera, but it's very sharp, even the front. Well, it's harder to do that cut, but very, very sharp. So, Midgards Messer. Oh, wait, I have a couple other comparisons. Here it is with a Super CQC15, which is a damn big knife. And last comparison is with the 6-inch Cold Steel Tylite Chris. You know, just for contrast, look at how thin that blade is in this dimension compared to that broad blade. So, anyway, a pretty interesting knife out of Deutschland, and perhaps a very interesting company. I mean, they, if you go to their website and look and go under services, you'll see they do all sorts of stuff. You can basically have them do any part of the process of making a knife like this or a fixed bladed sheath knife, and they do it all there, which is pretty interesting. Also, which is kind of funny, is if you go to that website, you'll see a very dramatic picture of a Viking, obviously a modern day guy in Viking garb, kneeling in front of a waterfall, like screaming at the sky with 2 of these in each hand, you know, 1 of these in each hand, crossed across his breast as he screams to Odin and Valhalla. So pretty dramatic, but very interesting company. I think. I don't know. Be interesting to talk to these guys, find out what they're all about. But there it is, the Midgards Messer Viking. Enjoy.